Hello, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday night's live stream. I hope you all are doing fantastic and everybody is having an amazing day. I just wanted to pop in real quick and say hello to a few of our friends. We look like we all have a race tonight to see who can be first in the chat. All righty, guys. So I want to say hello, Miss Lillian. Hello, Miss Michael Ann. And hello, Miss Mary Jones. It's very nice to see you. I hope you are feeling much better nowadays. Hello, Mr. Mike. Hope all is going well with you. And I see traveling with special abilities. Hello, Miss Lorraine. Hello, hello. Um, let's see here. Busby. Hi, you're being camera shy today? That's okay. The real Robert Rockwell. Hello, hello. Miss Call Me V. Hello, ma'am. How are you? Danny D. What is going on? And Mary Jones says that she is doing a little better. That is good to hear. I'm glad to hear that you are feeling a little better. Michigan Carol is in the house. Hello. How are you? Alrighty, guys. So today I'm also streaming on the YouTube Destinations Delight platform. So, guys, welcome in if you're seeing us on the YouTube. And if you go to comment, please accept the allow button. And that way you guys can communicate back and forth with me on that side as well. So, before we get any started, let me bring up my friend from across the way. You know her as my sister from another mister. Please help me welcome Michael Ann Spoiled Mama.
No,
Hello.
I'm across here.
Yeah, just across the bridge, which is over that way.
I'm over here.
Right, right. So how are you, girlfriend?
Doing better today. I was having back issues the last couple days, but today it's just stiff. It's not sore.
Yeah. Good. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling a little better. Let me bring in the other side of my living room real quick. Maybe. We'll try. There we go. Hi. Beautiful living room, can't you tell?
Yeah, I got
Baby
one of those too.
I got a baby grand piano over there. I don't like it. We'll
Yeah, me
fix
too.
it later.
Oh, jeez.
I need a darker, like you have, like a darker colored blanket or something over this, so that way it sits even. Um, I have a green screen that I could put up in this other room, and we could put all kinds of stuff on there. I just haven't fooled with it enough to get comfortable. It's in the closet right here. Um,
I have a black one. I don't have a green.
yeah. So, real quick, guys, and then we're going to brush on this subject and we're going to move along because tomorrow we have midday with DD Delight. We're going to have hot topics out once a week. I'm going to try to get on around noon and we're going to do a midday pop up live. Well, midday on Wednesdays. Those are going to be our middays. Um, Real quick, for those of you that are looking to get information on the down under cruisers and the Libby, somebody's knocking on the window. Are you serious? Dang, that sounded like somebody was like literally standing right here knocking on my window. I'm like, it kind of freaked me out. Okay, back to point being. Okay. So for anybody that is coming in and they want to join the Down Under Cruisers and the Helping Hands for Cruising group cruise, I am your TA point person on that. And you guys can reach me at hello, Kenny. What's going on, buddy? You can reach me at this email right here if you would like any information pertaining to that. Now, the news that I have when I said, what did I do? I am also here to tell you that I can also book your flights and you can add it to your group cruise and pay payments on that up until October of 2024. However, when you book your flights can only be booked out 1 year in advance. So that's 330 days in advance that I can book your flight with your cruise. You can book it together and you can make payments on those flights. So get at me. Let's talk. Let's throw some things around, guys. Let's make this group cruise a group cruise to remember. And hopefully, you guys will all have some amazing fun. So far, I have one person booked and a few others lined up. So, with that being said, let's move on with the show today. So, you ever have, Michael Ann, this thing where something just won't go right and you're tired of dealing with it and you say, enough is enough?
Happen.
Yeah. Well, I've been fighting with it for about
a couple months now.
Oh, at least
December. At least December. I made a big purchase today, guys. And I rearranged my whole living room in under, whole living room in under 1 hour.
Nuh-uh. We went from like 4 to like 6 something.
Yeah, 4 to 6
To
something.
like 3.
So my big purchase today was, it was out with the old and in with the new. I bought a brand new TV. I got a, hold on, I got to bring the picture up. I bought a Skyworth Android TV, 75-inch TV today. Brand new.
Expensive.
Never, shut up over there. Never ever made a big purchase like this in my life. The hubby goes, I want you to go and pick out what you want. Just make sure you can afford the payments because, you know, his paychecks are booked. And I said, deal. So Mama went and got herself a brand new TV.
I did that a few years ago.
Go ahead, Michael Ann.
I did that a few years ago on Boxing Day.
Yeah. And you know, the only thing I didn't move, and I'll be honest, is this chair. But now Kenny can come here. He can walk right into the living room, walk right on over and plop himself down on one of these recliners and have a perfect view of the TV.
That's a good idea too. Yeah, with that, moving that other recliner.
Yeah. And we're going to just leave it out for right now. But I think what we'll do is eventually put it in and it's going to go underneath the air conditioning unit. Yeah. So we'll have a recliner, 2 recliners, and then the other separate recliner over here.
Put another recliner in until the summer because the cold air draft.
I ain't worried about it. I don't sit there.
What if I sit there? I like the recliners.
You got 2 recliners right
I like
there.
the rockers.
See your way out.
Pull it away from the wall a bit, then.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. So yeah, I was pretty excited about that. I moved things around and the house looks pretty good. And we moved. So my husband's grandparents owned a pretty large cabin back in the day. And they brought all their German furniture from Germany over here. And I have their little hutch that they had. And it sat in the corner underneath the air conditioning. And everything looked cramped together. And I was like, you know what? I don't really want to get rid of it because it's got a sentimental thing. So we moved it underneath. Michael Ann, you know where the little ledge is where my father-in-law's military flag sits on?
Yes.
We moved it so it sits right underneath that. And I put the printer over there with my Echo Dot and
Did I get some music?
on the one corner. Woo, where'd you go?
It's like, whoa. Guess that would work with my black screen, but I'm just gonna try it with the black blanket instead of the flower or the.
Yeah.
Yeah. Different. Gives me something to play around with when.
Right. So yeah, so I went and made the big purchase, moved everything around and cleaned up the house a little bit more, and that's what we're going to do today.
What'd you do, Ellsworth? I just heard seen ouch.
Turn it down.
As Ellsworth says, I'm knocking on the window.
Yeah, yeah.
Rosie said.
Lillian is here today. Hello, Miss Lillian. So, but yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on. Just kind of chilling. I know.
It's weird. That's the river. Whoops. It disappears. The disappearing, reappearing river that separates me and Crystal.
Yeah. Yep. Literally, Michael Ann is literally, when if we say this right, hello, Miss Alana. How are you? I hope all is good with you. Um, Sharon's in here. Hello, Miss Sharon. Um, I did not know this, but if Michael Ann was to go to the river from her house, she's about, what would you say, 10, maybe 15 minutes away?
Yeah, maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah.
10
And
minutes.
I can go to my side of the river and we can kind of throw rocks at each other if we chose to. Or she could go get
my arms that strong.
right. You could go get your bridge fries and I could go get my bridge fries and we could FaceTime and have a picnic with each other.
I've seen they advertise that they're hiring, and then somebody said, well, when are you opening? And they said a few weeks. So I'm like, cool.
Really?
Can't wait.
I might have to come over there and get some bridge fries with you. Hello, Hawkins Family Adventures. Miss Sandra, how are you? You're in school.
Not without me.
What happens while you're in school is our business. You're only allowed to have an opinion if you're part of this channel. If you're not going to be part of this channel,
I am a part of that channel.
sit over there and be quiet.
Technically, I am a part of that channel.
Don't move. There we go. I'm like, my hand disappeared. Where'd it go? There it is.
Yeah, so.
Busby, you have to come and visit to get bridge fries.
Yes, Amy, that's what I planned on doing. I told Kenny to make sure that he did bring his passport. I would love to take Kenny over to Canada while he is here. And I'm going to be reaching out with you, Michael Ann, and V, and setting something up for that. Because I wouldn't even mind taking him to Toronto and letting him see around Toronto.
Oh, there's so many cool places there. So do you mean me to send me over a room like I do Steve?
Right. Hello, James Cantnese. Are you getting excited for your trip? Yeah. Oh, and my Teespring store, we have updated some things. We have added new things, and we have taken some things off. I removed the gator mask and the regular mask. I added the bucket hat with the DD Delight on the hat and the brim, and then I added tank tops and I added shorts. I've been thinking about adding sweatpants, but bucket hats. I added bucket hats.
For what?
My Teespring store. Oh, you can buy Mama some merch.
No, you can buy me some merch.
And you could go around school wearing Mama's, gosh.
Whatever, I'm a mama's girl.
There you go, Busby. You're only a day and 5 hours away.
Come on. Come hang out with all of us crazy kooks up here.
My mama's merch school.
Amy, you'll have to try some roasted chicken basted in Vegemite. Ugh. You lost me at the Vegemite, Alana. You lost me at the Vegemite. So you know what? We're going to do something that we haven't done in a long time, Michael Ham. I think I'm going to go ahead and apply in the comments the link we're going to bring people up and we're going to just hang out and chit chat and see how everybody's day's going. I didn't really have much planned for today. Just because I got kind of thrown off with the brand new purchase. And I got a late start. I didn't even crawl out of bed till 1:00. But then again, I didn't go to bed till 4 something this morning. So guys, here's the key thing. If you see and you click that link there and you are to come up, I need to be able to see your face, know who you are. No trolls. Lana said. So what did I do? Oh, Lillian, my whole thing was about the purchase I made. And so this real quick, just to touch base. I went ahead and became a flight booking attendant to book flights for people to go ahead and go with the Down Under Cruisers and Helping Hands for Cruising. So I can book your flights for 330 days out, which is just a little under a year. So good evening, Miss D. How are you? Very nice to see you, my dear. We have a guest in the basement. I don't know. I haven't seen her in a very long time. Is this really her? Is it really? Is it really?
Whoa, she looks familiar.
Yeah.
I think I might have cruised with her.
But Sharon.
How are y'all?
Hey, Miss O.
Hi, Miss O.
Look at the bridge here, Miss O.
Look at her bridges.
Oh my god.
I know I like your background. I've tried to do that.
I was just playing around with the buttons. What was it last night?
We even got a green screen and it still does what yours is doing. So yeah.
So Sharon, what is
Everybody gets to look at my birdhouse.
that's what I was going to ask you. What is that?
30-year-old cockatiel. That's a 30-year-old cockatiel. The vet said he's never seen a cockatiel that's lived that long. But we got that cathedral-looking birdhouse at an antique mall.
I like it.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It's Miss Amy.
Hi, Amy.
Amy.
Hello.
Man, you're giving me incentive, girl. I've really tried every night. I do the 21-day fix because I'm old, working out. But yeah, I've tried.
I know. I've been watching her videos. I'm like, this if she can do it, I know I can do it.
It's getting easier, and it's day 9.
Hi, Alana.
Getting into that routine.
Hi, Lorraine. Yeah.
So, what would be for somebody like myself or Michael Ann or even Sharon, what would be your best advice for people who are just starting out on 75-day hard?
Oh, geez. Just start your water early. Like, here's mine for today.
Holy cow, you're drinking that whole thing?
Yeah, I have to drink a gallon of water a day.
My eyeballs would float. Now, are you allowed to? Okay, go ahead. I'll let you finish and then I'll ask.
And then, so doing the water, starting it early, although I typically don't start it early when I work just because I know I can drink it at work. And hold on.
I just ate at Torchy's. I'm sure that's not in the diet. They have a new one here in Burleson.
This is the one I use at work
Okay.
because I can fill it up. Here, I started buying these, so I know I can drink a gallon. But just getting yourself up and actually doing that first workout. Like, that's the hardest part for me. Like, was it
No.
Wednesday? I didn't. Yeah, I saw that. Gina posted it on her community tab.
Oh, man. Okay, for sure.
But just doing that first workout. The second one's easy when I get home. And I just do yoga. Like, I do my first outdoor workout, which is typically walking Adelaide for 45 minutes.
And you just walk. That's all you do.
I just walk for 45 minutes.
No, you were on a bike last night, weren't you? Or
I'll walk for 45 minutes. I'll do the bike. I'll do yoga. I have like the hula hoop. I got this. I haven't really done anything or looked up anything, but it's like a resistance band
Uh-huh.
to like.
And you just need a steady 45-minute workout.
Mhm.
Is it mainly cardio or weight or whatever you do just for 45 minutes?
Just two 45-minute workouts. So I do so I have my Apple Watch, and outdoor walk is a workout. So I set it up and I do outdoor walk and I go walking for 45 minutes.
One's supposed to be outside, isn't it?
Yep. It's just two 45-minute workouts to get moving and doing something. It's more, the hard 75 is more of the weight loss is a side effect, but it's more of a mental toughness thing.
So it can be basically like you could do early morning workout for 45 minutes outside, and then later on in the evening you could do a 45-minute indoor routine, correct? Okay.
It's just two 45-minute workouts. And then just following a diet. You can do any diet that you want. Like I think Danny's wife is doing Weight Watchers maybe. I know somebody who's doing the Zoom diet. Like I know somebody who's done a keto diet. And you just get to pick. I'm doing intermittent fasting.
no alcohol though, right?
And no alcohol for 75 days.
I don't know. I could do that for 7. I like my wine.
You can do that.
She's doing it
Yeah,
even
I
with
like
a cruise in the middle of that.
And I go
You
on
are?
a cruise in
Yeah.
40 days, and I'm going to do it on the cruise. Now, I will say on the cruise, and this is kind of why I picked intermittent fasting, because I'm not good at diets anyways, but I've been eating really healthy. I haven't had any fast food, fried food, or any of that since Super Bowl. And like I haven't gone to a restaurant. The only restaurant food I've had is Outback, but I've had chicken, salad. I've done like a burger with no bun. I've done steak and a potato. So I've made healthy choices. I just don't have to pay for it.
Good choice.
And I haven't been having sugar. But with intermittent fasting as a diet, you can typically eat anything you want in that window. Although with the Heart 75, it says try to follow a clean, healthy diet. But when I'm on the cruise, I'm going to slide my fasting time, my eating time, and I will eat dessert on the cruise.
And you'll have a drink on a Sunday or something?
Nope, I can't drink. Now I'm going to, since I'm driving to Galveston, I am going to take a 12-pack of Dr. Pepper Zero. And I'll have that. But I even thought maybe I could buy a virgin drink, but that's just way too much sugar, and I'm trying to limit sugar, carbs, gluten.
Yeah, you figuring that out too, aren't you?
Yeah, I think I have, based on this week of eating, I think I have a gluten issue.
Really?
But I don't know for sure. And maybe it's like my stomach was giving me problems because of like fried food or what I was eating before. But I've been having stomach issues since before around Christmas. And I just had like my first normal bowel movement since before Christmas. And I haven't had much gluten. The only gluten I've really had, if I've had like 4 or 5 croutons on a salad and 2 things of bread at work, like honey wheat loaves. I've had 2 of those. And I guess I did have a part of a Jimmy John's sandwich on Valentine's Day, but that's the only thing. And I don't think I've had any really since Saturday. So I think I have a gluten issue.
Good for you. Good for you. Because even just getting out and working out, exercise is just like, isn't it like 90%? Don't they say that working out and exercise or is a diet that's 90%? Okay, I'm tell me, Amy. But you got to keep moving and stuff like that. I mean, you just got to keep moving. Just got to keep moving.
I can vouch with you guys with the whole working out thing. When over the summer here in Port Huron, they offered all the kids a free gym membership to Planet Fitness. And as parents, we could join for like $5. Well, I took the black card thing, so it was like $10 a month. And as I worked, and did things, and it became easier. But once I got out of that routine, I feel like, not that I put on the weight, but like more or less bloat. It's not so much poundages, it's more or less I feel bloated from not being able to be physically active so much. So, hi Bree. Did you see what she said? She said she's outside grilling, I do believe.
Yes.
Yeah, grilling some chicken.
But
Danny D said, can everyone say a prayer for one of my... Oh, I'm so sorry, Danny D. So sorry. Yes, we sure will. Prayers to your cousin.
But yeah, it's definitely getting easier. Although my boss is making it hard at work. My like direct boss, because he's like eating candy and chips and eating like in the morning and like eating all this stuff in front of me. Yesterday, somebody brought him one of those little individual bunk cakes, and I'm like, and he's eating it in front of me, and I'm like, really? Like,
And you're like, man, just to taste a little piece, but nope, I can't do it.
Good for you. Good for you.
Be
So-
proud of yourself.
Very proud. Even look at her little liquor stash up there on top of her fridge. Like she could visually see it, but she's like, yep,
and I never
nope,
really drink that
not-
anyways. Like,
not gonna do it.
Thank goodness, that's a lot of magnets, girl.
yeah, they're all from all different places that I've been.
I just started my collection, so
And I'll be able to add one more to it, Costa Maya.
Yeah, I
Nice.
collect magnets too. And what I recently started collecting is Christmas ornaments, Christmas tree ornaments,
I do
and shot glasses.
I do shot glasses and magnets.
Yeah, I did those too, but here lately, the ornaments are pretty cool. We'll have,
A tree full of them, huh?
yeah.
Maybe I can start doing an ornament for when I've gone a second time.
Have you decided what you're doing in Costa Maya, Amy?
Costa Maya, I'm just gonna walk around and see the port
The
and
port is real cool. I mean, when we went in January, it was actually cool. It was the pool water was very cold. When are you going?
April.
Oh, it'll be.
I
It'll be-
looked at I watched D&J's video today from the vloggers cruise, and
God, those videos, man.
they went to Maya Chan, and I looked it up, and it's a reasonable price, and I'm like, okay, but if I can't drink, I don't want to spend $70 to go to just eat food and to a beach,
Mhm.
which isn't bad, but it would be more worth the money if you
Right.
could drink.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a bar in the port too.
And when is your next cruise?
A bar and a restaurant. We're going January. I was just telling my son because I just got together with him a little bit ago. The end of January, and we're going to Key West,
No.
Nassau. Yeah, Freeport. And a lot of people don't like Freeport. They'll get online and say it's the worst place they've ever been. We rented a golf cart or whatever the last time we were out there. The beaches are beautiful. Yeah, you don't want to go too much out, but we did, and we met this woman that owns a bar out there, and we danced. And I know, Amy, you wouldn't want to do that, but it was Freeport and Nassau, and
I don't
Half
mind
Moon
Freeport.
Cay, which we've never been to. We're going to Half Moon Cay.
I've been to Freeport twice. The first time I did a dolphin excursion, it was on my very first cruise, and then the second time I just it was a cruise I was on with D&J before COVID. And I just walked around the port and looked at the things and then went on and had a ship day. Like, but it was also raining, so I didn't spend a whole lot because it started raining.
So we've been on more Carnival cruises, 12, than we've been on Royal cruises. We've been on 8 or 9 Royal cruises and 12 Carnival. And I was never getting, my son just got some freebies for Carnival or whatever. And I called him and I'm like, or I actually got online and I'm like, why aren't we getting any discounts or offers or anything? My email was wrong. My email was wrong. So after that, they just not only sent us a free cruise, but they sent us free drinking in the casino and $200 on board gratuity and free room. And so I'm thinking probably could have got a deal on the Horizon cruise too, but
April 2nd through the 9th out of Galveston on the Carnival Dream.
I'm not dealing with that.
that's what we're doing, the Carnival Dream. You're on the Carnival Dream
April 2nd.
this year. Oh, we're not going until January next year, but I'm looking forward to seeing your vlogs of the ship because we've never been on the Carnival Dream.
I haven't either.
Awesome. How long is your cruise?
6 days.
And you're going where?
Do what?
You're going where?
Cozumel, Costa Maya, and Belize.
And Belize. We went ziplining in Belize.
I'm going to go to the I'm going to snorkel in the coral reef with sharks and stingrays. And then in Cozumel, I'm going to swim with turtles.
What are we gonna do? We're gonna have to figure it out.
Oh, I don't know that I could do the sharks. Hi, B. I don't know that I could do the sharks.
I gotta learn to snorkel first.
We did.
That would,
Hard to snorkel, Michael Ann.
I learned how to do that in
That's
sharks
hard.
in the Bahamas because I had no clue.
In the Bahamas, we did snorkeling on a coral reef. And then we also, when we went back the second time in the Bahamas, we did kayaking with the glass bottom kayaks
Oh,
and got to see the sharks that stay up close to the water because they like it. The sun sharks or whatever they're called. They're like about yay long.
what is glass bottom kayaks? Are you in your own kayak or is it a group? Is it a whole group in one or you're in your own?
You're in your own.
And it's a glass bottom kayak?
Yeah, it's 2 of them. They're all clear. It's a clear kayak basically.
And you can see under the water.
That's cool.
I've never seen that excursion.
Probably like a glass bottom boat, but just in a kayak. You're not with everybody else.
Huh.
I tried snorkeling once as a kid and just drowned myself, and I just never tried it again.
I didn't get nothing about school
I was
closings.
like, what?
Well, the first time we ever snorkeled was in it's outside of Cancun or something. It's called Xelha, but it's spelled Xaha. And Michael Ann, you can actually stand up in the water. So it's not like you're over your head. Now, when we've had excursions with snorkeling over your head, that's a little bit more difficult because the water that's, you can swim.
I kicked my butt because I had the opportunity when I went to Cuba. We went on an excursion. We were on a catamaran, and the first stop was there was like a reef there, and you could have the chance to snorkel, and you got to keep the mouthpiece too, like the mouthpiece, like a floating belt and the flippers, and then the next stop was we went to a dolphin aquarium, watched the show, got to touch the dolphin and had a lunch there. And then the next stop was another beach and then took us back to our resort. But it was like, I should have tried it then. I should have tried it. It was like, I kicked my butt.
I think you need to ask your boyfriend what's he on because I don't see anything.
Michael Ann, you'll have more opportunities. I believe you will have more opportunities.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure I will.
Yeah.
I believe you will too.
And the first time was on the Carnival Horizon. No, it wasn't the Carnival Horizon. Yes, it was. Oh God, they all merged together. That we did the snuba, and I swear I'd never scuba, But the snuba was actually the same thing as scuba, where you had this helmet on and you're breathing through. It was actually pretty cool. If you ever get the opportunity to try that, that was real cool.
So, Michael Ann, real quick, not change subject, but just real fast. I just got this weather alert. Ice storm warning in effect from noon Wednesday till 4 p.m. Thursday. It is affected for the St. Clair, Livingston, Oakland, Macomb, and Washtenaw counties.
Oh, we had a winter storm warning. Now we have a freezing rain warning.
When's your winter storm warning go into effect?
I'm just trying to bring it up here. No, remind me later. I don't want to update right now. Ice storm expected Wednesday. Give me the whole thing here. Wednesday afternoon to early Thursday morning. Light
Ask
snow,
Andrea. Andrea's mom would know.
light snow and ice pellets will change over into freezing rain Wednesday afternoon. Freezing rain will continue Wednesday night, tapering off early Thursday before morning to a risk of patchy freezing drizzle. I know earlier I looked, it was like 100% chance of precipitation tomorrow. Yep, still is.
Wow.
And zero degrees.
We've got 80 right now. Well,
Yeah,
70.
I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, I've been in shorts all day too. Not now, but yeah.
I walked outside. Well, Caprice, but then I walked to Joann's to buy fleece blankets fleece material to make Adelaide blankets for her car, and I walked to Joann's in this. I was outside walking around in shorts.
It's so nice out. It really is so nice. Sorry, you guys.
I like that one, Busby. $50 reward to whoever can force Mother Nature to take her meds. They're getting rain in Arizona. It's been raining all day. He says freezing rain already started there. I haven't looked out since I sat down here.
So, I mean, I know, Crystal, we can discuss it later, but I had no idea that Celebrity was a part of Royal.
Yeah.
Same
Royal.
like Carnival and Princess.
Yeah, but here's the thing. So, you know how you gave me your,
Birthday.
your other number?
Yeah.
They're a little different.
What's a little bit?
I'll have to tell you the different levels later. You don't want to talk about it right now on here.
Okay.
But yes, definitely. Hey, Moonlight Adventures, what's going on? Josh and Chastity, how are you? How are you?
Hello.
Hello, Kathleen Klein. How are you?
Cindy did my last Royal one, and there was no issues with it.
No, Royal is fine, but it's when you go from there to Celebrity, we'll talk.
Status changes.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk definitely, because I found out some different things between the differences. And then you have to personally email them to give them permission to talk with me to book on Celebrity. We'll talk.
Wow.
We'll talk. What did Mike say?
High wind warnings. I think high winds and the wind advisory here in Lake Havasu. No rain yet.
We have a red flag warning right now.
Really? And Lorraine says it's 91 degrees there. Must be nice. It
looks like we had a high of
here.
87. It's 79 out right now, and it's almost 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 77 here, and it was very. You could have gotten sunburn today. It was very nice.
Ooh, maybe I got some
Yeah.
sun when I walked to Joann.
What is Joann's? Is that a store?
It's a fabrics. It's like a craft store, fabric store.
Yeah, there's one in. Is there still one in Port Huron?
Yeah. Yep. Right up across the mall from the mall. Oh my goodness, Amy! I don't know how you can drink all that.
It's gotten easier. I've been drinking a lot of water since beginning of the year.
That's good though. I mean, I wish I could drink more water. I was doing really, really good, and then I got on the pop kick, and now I'm like trying to fight getting off the pop kick and going back to the water.
It makes you less hungry too. When you think you're hungry, you drink some water, and you're really not hungry. Fills you up.
But then I also will do I'll still have 1 or 2 Dr. Peppers every day. Like it's not uncommon for like well, I think in one of the video I had this next to the Dr. Pepper, but I'll like drink a bunch of water and then I'll take a sip of the Dr. Pepper. I'll take a drink of
When
Dr.
I
Pepper.
was your age, I was a Dr. Pepper nut. Now I don't drink any soda or Dr. Pepper. Coffee, water, and wine are my drinks.
I don't drink wine or coffee.
I'll drink Mountain Dew or root beer. I had a Coke on Saturday night, and I was like, "Oh my god, that just tastes weird," because I haven't had it for so long.
Hi, Brene.
Hello, Brene.
Yeah, I like root beer too if I was to have soda, but I could drink coffee all day, night. Love my. It's got to have creamer in it. It's splendid, but
See, you wouldn't be able to drink that on the hard 75 really.
oh,
You can drink black coffee. Like, well, I guess depending on what diet, but like intermittent fasting, you can only have black coffee while you're in during your non-fasting time.
Yeah. That's why my son went to black coffee, because he could drink it as much as he wanted during the fasting part. It didn't have-
Sharon, Lorraine says, in that order, add sangria.
add sangria. Oh, well, she has sangria. Okay,
Mhm.
yeah. Mine's Merlot.
Hello, camp maintenance guy. Oh, for everybody who has ordered magnets, Troy and his beautiful wife are working very hard to get the magnets done. And I will meet up with him very soon to retrieve them, and then we're going to get them mailed out to everybody.
Did I give you my address? Because I got one. Just asking.
Probably not,
Oh, okay.
but I'll get it from you.
My address. I want something else from Billy J to Billy
Yeah,
J.
Captain Billy.
Yeah, I won something from him too.
Yeah.
Don't remember what it was, but
Yeah. I'll put it in I'll get it, don't worry.
oh, that's fine. That's fine.
So
your next cruise, Crystal, is the 2025 cruise?
at the moment, yes.
You have any trips for RVs or any of that going on? Coming up?
Kenny will be here
Oh, that's right.
the 12th of March, and he will be here for 6 weeks.
We got
Oh, is that when? Oh, that's when the cruise is. One of those weeks, right? When they're going on. When Kick and I are going on their cruise.
Yeah, they're going on theirs March the 10th, March 12th.
So part of that time, Kenny will be with you.
Yep. And then I will take him back home sometime like the last couple weeks of April. And then May towards the end of May, we'll have graduation. And then June, Livy graduates. In June, I'm going away on another girls' retreat that I was offered last night, fully paid for. So I'm super excited about that.
Girls retreat, huh?
Yeah, one of my girlfriends reached out and she goes, "Hey, I have a all-inclusive retreat in Phoenix, Arizona booked, and I had to pay for 2 people. I'll buy your flight. You want to go?" And I was like, "Absolutely." She goes, "I'll meet you there."
Oh, wow.
So, well, I haven't asked the other yet, but I'm sure because it's been bought and paid for and everything's paid for that I can go.
Wow.
And then we'll have Will's graduation party the July the 1st.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then Livy and I are going to go on a bender for a while. We're going to go MIA in our camper and we're going to travel.
it was like 150 days to ON 23.
She didn't know that yet. And then, I don't know, there might be a couple more cruises in there.
Somebody was
Maybe.
going, "Anybody got any countdowns?" And I was like, "Let's see." I'm gonna
Wow.
put a countdown thing in my thing. Okay, this many days to ON23, this many days to another thing, and then
So, two,
So when are we going to Canada?
I learned this. There is a app that you can download on your phone. Hello, Fit for Expedition. What are you doing here?
hey, Greg,
It's called Nomad Near Me. And as you travel to different states and all of that, you earn badges. So I have earned the Arizona badge, the California badge, and the Michigan badge. And you can add friends that are near you and you can communicate and talk with each other and everything else. It's called Nomad Near Me.
Huh.
Like there's a Nomad currently in Canada, 130 miles away. They're in Hamilton. It's called Pug Zone.
3 hours from me.
Yeah, it's pretty cool that you can interact with each other and see who's on there that's your friends and send them friend requests and be part of it.
That's awesome. I think Nate talked about it. I've heard about it before, I want to say.
Yeah, Marshall is the one who told me about it.
Or maybe it was Dream on Wheels. Somebody's talked about it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I did have someone reach out to me that was on there though that was kind of sketchy, and I was like, block. Yes, it does use your internet and data if you are out of reach. But if you are at home in your own places, all you got to do is check in once and it will log up everybody that's in your area. So like V, you should be able to download it and look for me from your home. I should come up because I'm not that far away. And then if you came here, you would just plug into my internet
Addie.
and it will give you the badge for being here. So.
Aw. Aw.
Did you guys see
My
the picture I
son.
posted earlier of her?
Uh-uh.
Oh, I realized that you can't extendo,
Why?
because then you're just gonna mess things up.
So get your hands off of them. You break my blinds, I'm going to break your you know what.
They're already broken.
So.
My son lost his dog just after Christmas, I guess, and he was a mutt, but he was the best dog, and he ended up having like cancer and whatnot. And now they got two. Sweet golden. They're called sweet golden doodles or something.
Yeah, those are cute.
Oh my gosh, they had to pay for them too. I guess. I thought they were sort of kind of like mutts, and she says no, they're mixed, but they're sort of not. I don't know.
It's between a
Golden retriever
and a like a poodle.
Yeah, they are very cute.
You're a designer mutt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And speaking of mutts, we have our two babies this weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
And I'm not gonna know what to do because this is Maple's window.
Yeah. So we changed the whole living room around, and Maple used to be able to jump up and lay in the window in the sun and bask off the ledge. Well, the couch is now in front of the window. So she can get behind the couch now and get up in there, and we won't be able to tell what they're doing. Which, speaking of which, my plant needs to get moved down this way because I don't want it to get knocked over.
Unless she jumps up on the back of the recliner there.
Oh yeah, lay up on the back of the recliner in the window. She would do that. Wherever it's sunny and warm, that dog will find it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
kind of nice because we when we rearranged everything, like the whole house, the whole living room got like a spring cleaning. So at like the walls got all vacuum and dusted down, the floors and the baseboards got all vacuum and dusted down, and I'm like, huh, um, wow, I didn't realize how dirty it was.
Okay, poll. Gonna make a salad. Do I want to use my Olive Garden Italian or my light and sweet French?
Ooh, they both sound really good.
I don't know.
Well, what I'm having with it is I cut up a potato and I'm cooking them in the air fryer. And I'm having a pork chop with a barbecue glaze.
Olive Garden,
How
I tell
smart
you.
were you eating your hot dog the other night, Amy?
So I got on when I was at Schoolie Palooza, I downloaded their little app thing, and I just got updates for when Schoolie is for next year. They're going to try to intertwine it with the RTR. So RTR is going to go, and then right after RTR, Schoolie's going to kick off. So they're going to have Schoolie for an extra week now, which is pretty cool.
What is that, Michael Ann?
The
Your
dog.
dog?
Yep, dog's right
Uh-huh.
there. Just a minute. Look at my messy bed.
Howdy, howdy, Roy and Becky.
There you
There you go.
Aw.
go. Lie down. People want to see you.
But Mom, why do I want to do that?
Well, if you get down, I'm not going anywhere.
Are you getting ready to take me out?
Lay down.
Yeah, if they go away, they'll probably put him in a kennel or something because Denver was fine when we watched him all the time, but I don't know if I could take two little ones. Two little dogs.
Hey, Roy.
V said, Kelly.
Kelly, you're in the river.
She's like, yeah, I'm watching for that fish to jump. Yep, that looks really good, Mom.
Look at him. That's funny.
I'm going to get the fish. I'm going to get the fish. Bye.
I'd take the Italian myself, Amy.
That's what I did. I use the Olive Garden.
Yep, I was thinking the same thing. A baked potato sounds good tonight.
I'm going to Olive Garden Friday. Ugh,
There's
Olive
potatoes up there.
Garden.
Go wash them and turn on the
How
oven
do you
350 degrees.
Amy, the bread and the Alfredo at Olive Garden.
Hold on.
It's my
Amy.
favorite. What?
You're cooking your baked potato in the air fryer?
No, I sliced it up and tossed it in olive oil and garlic salt, and I threw it in the air fryer.
That sounds good.
I was going to say, how do you cook a baked potato in the air fryer?
Right.
Slice
Look
it
it
up,
up, Ruby.
toss it in olive oil and garlic salt, and put them in there. It's little potato slices. They used to. If you've ever been to Buffalo Wild Wings and you had their buffalo chips,
Yeah.
that's what they are. Just not fried. They're just cooked in the air fryer. And well, Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't carry them anymore, which is highly disappointing.
So baked potato isn't considered a starch.
I'll eat potatoes.
It's a cleaner carb than bread is.
Yeah, you don't eat any bread though.
I've been trying to stay away from bread.
Bread and rice.
I don't like rice, so
Yeah, I don't eat rice either.
Roy, you can always go next door and eat at Randy's kitchen. Just saying. Even though it's not Friday night. Friday night is potluck night at Randy's, which is his next door neighbor.
That was my dinner.
Those are my favorite.
So have y'all ever heard of Torchy's? It's like Mexican food.
I can walk to Torchy's from here.
You know what? I was there for the first time. Gary said it was near where he works. And my son asked, they have a new one that opened in Burleson. And I went and I was not real impressed. You know, I had fajitas and I guess I'm just used to good fajitas. And the fajitas were room temperature, if that. And the drinks, I did get a margarita and it was mixed. And I probably won't go back. I wasn't impressed. They love it. They love it, but I didn't like it.
I think I've been to Torchy's once.
Did you like it?
Because you can pick. They have like many different tacos you can choose from, right?
Mhm.
And you go in and you order out the
Yeah,
counter.
they got the shrimp, which looked good. Yeah.
That sounds
Hello,
good.
JNN. How are yous?
Put the whole potato in the air fryer. Really good. Put oil and sea salt on the outside. I need to get an air fryer.
Dee,
Yeah, I don't have an air fryer either.
Dee
Rub it
said
down
she puts the whole potato in the air fryer. It's really
On-
good. I put oil and sea salt on the outside.
Busby says rub it down with oil and put kosher salt for 8 to 9 minutes at 375 to 380.
I'm hungry.
See,
Are your hands broke?
what I have.
Well, that looks
I-
good.
I ain't the maid.
Well,
Tell her have peanut butter and jelly.
On the moldy bread that's sitting out there next to my
that makes me throw up.
I'm not a bread person. I tell you what. So traveling with fellow nomads, I have learned to really like tortilla shells.
I eat soft tortillas. I don't eat bread either.
And I was like, I made homemade chicken quesadillas the other night. Those were really good.
Mhm.
Yeah. You were gone for 2 nights.
How dare you?
Whatever. Anybody want a 13-year-old? Because she's total sass.
Nope.
A 16-year-old?
13.
16-year-old that's acting like a 13-year-old. No.
A 16-year-old that's acting like a 2-year-old?
If you're hungry, Miss me. Miss me. Miss O, you know where the kitchen is.
Nomad bread.
Rory goes, that's what we call nomad bread.
Hmm.
I like bread when it's fresh, but usually after a day or two, it's like dry, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I think that Sara Lee bread's been sitting out there
For a while.
while I was gone on vacation. So it's been sitting out there since January.
Science experiment.
Yeah, it's still fermenting on the counter. Actually, I just need to go throw it in the garbage. I'm not a really big bread person though.
I will have peanut butter and jelly on toast, and it's got to be warm toast where the peanut butter just melts on it. So good.
No, I like the really thin sliced bread, and then you put it in the toaster, and then I eat about this much peanut butter on it.
Oh wow!
Like
Well,
the
it
peanut
melts,
butter
right?
needs to, yeah, the peanut butter needs to stick to the roof of your mouth
Right.
while you're trying to eat it.
That was my dad's breakfast every morning. 4 slices of toast and peanut butter.
I've never gotten into peanut butter and banana and that kind of stuff.
You know who the other girl is?
Plays off something.
The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
How do you know off something?
Off something.
Oh, so we're watching a new series that's got the girl that was on. She was on all those girls in jail. Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, she's on the girl is on Poker Face, and we watched that. It's only 1 season, and then and then we were watching with Sylvester Stallone, King, Oklahoma, Tulsa King, Tulsa King, something like that. So yeah,
You mean
Yeah.
Tiger King?
huh? King Tulsa King.
I said you mean Tiger King?
No, not Tiger King. We've seen that though too. Yeah.
So, Amy, what do you have coming up? Anything good?
I'm gonna edit a video tomorrow for Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike.
It's gonna be Bon Air.
Gotcha. Greg, I need to get a hold of you, please.
I just did that, Amy.
And
I
of course,
was-
I have a video coming out every day with Heart 75. So
Cool.
Yeah, you do. I need to comment on those, but I just did the Bon Air one.
You're
It
good.
was you couldn't understand what the man was saying in the bus, so I took a lot of that out and just mine is real quick. It's like only 3 minutes long or something. You did the golf cart with everybody, or did you?
I did the best of Bon Air.
south or north? Was it a bus?
We were in a bus, yeah. But we went to like the salt
The
mines,
salts?
like the huts, like
Yeah.
It's more the south end.
Yeah, we were in the south doing
went
that.
everywhere.
You guys did that too, except you did golf carts or something, right? Michael Ann.
I did a golf cart with her.
Me.
Yeah. And Kenny. And you got to see Kenny see the ocean for the first time.
Yep.
I missed that.
Yep. And now he's going to see the Great Lakes for the first time.
Nice.
And then he gets to go see the Pacific Ocean in June.
Yep.
He's going to see how different they are, huh?
Yep.
Not as blue.
I think if why he's here, if it's nice, I might take him up to, a lot of things won't be open, but I might take him up to Mackinac while he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Take him where?
Up to Mackinac. Well, I don't know. I may or I may not. I got to ask Troy what Troy's plans are because Troy's bringing him back here in September. So in September, I do know everything will be open still in up north. So I don't know. We might go do some things. I don't want to take him up there and it be covered in snow. I might take him to Frankenmuth though, where the Germantown is.
Bonners.
Yeah, and go to Zender's and have the chicken dinner, the big chicken dinner.
Busby wants to go to Mackinac. You're going to have to move closer, Busby. I'm sorry.
How'd it come out, Amy?
Well, that's what my dinner looks like.
Nice. What do you have on the pork chop?
A barbecue glaze.
That does look really good. Really good. Makes me hungry, in fact. Alrighty, guys. Well, I've been on here for an hour. I got some stuff to do. So, Amy, you said you're going to be doing videos of 75 Hard, and you got a video coming out on Friday in the Raid Parade?
Yeah. And I may randomly go live tomorrow. Who knows?
Alrighty. All right. Miss Michael Ann, what do you got coming on?
I go live on Thursday. We are doing, what is the date? Oh, we're doing essential oils. We're doing lavender. And then I just was at a LARP event on Saturday, and I've got all the videos edited, so I'm dropping those every day.
Okay.
That's about it.
That you can keep the wind, Roy. I already felt like Mary Poppins up in Lake Havasu, up at Lone Tree, in the tent one night trying to use the bathroom. Not happening.
You can feel the wind down here.
No. You know, Will didn't have power. They didn't have school today. William didn't have school today because of the wind up there.
I know, make it so windy that we don't have power.
Yeah, it knocked all the power to downtown Gladwin out and took all the power away from the schools. So my son got sent home. No school.
I want no school.
So, Sharon, you have any more videos coming out?
Maybe next week. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. So, for those of you that don't know, tomorrow around noonish, we're going to do midday with Dee Dee Delight. And we're probably going to go raid Roy and Becky right afterwards. And then from there, we are going to head on over to Monday. Monday, I have new videos coming out. And they're going to start with the tour of the KKP project home that we stayed at, the Airbnb there, and the wonderful grounds that it was on. There's a hiking video I have that needs to be released from there. And then after that, we're going to jump right into everything we did out west. So by that time, I'll have even more videos brought up. And then we're going to go up after that. My person in the basement, do you want to come up and announce what you have coming up or not?
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is your midday? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow's noon, or tomorrow's Wednesday.
No, what is, you said you have a midday? You're coming up midday? What is that?
It's
midday,
called
like noon tomorrow?
Yep, it's like midday at noon.
Okay, you don't usually do that. That's why I was curious.
New.
Yeah, it's new. It's going to be a whole new show. We're going to do middays on Wednesdays at noon.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's like midweek, so midday.
I've been out of the loop a little bit, so I didn't know all that. Okay, cool.
Well, Kenny and I did it the one day, and it was actually a really good hit. So we left it there, and I was supposed to do it last week. Well, I didn't get out of bed till like 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was like, "Yep, it's too late to go midday."
I'm having a
Good
tooth
afternoon.
I'll have
Yeah.
a tooth pulled tomorrow. My root canal tooth is being pulled. So
And then that way I know if Amy was to go live at, before Michael and I wasn't interfering with that. Roy and Becky would go live at 1. I wouldn't interfere with that. And then
Roy's saying he's not going live tomorrow unless Becky is delayed.
Is delayed. Yeah. Greg, do you guys have snow yet or no? Did it all melt?
So where is Becky? Is Becky home right now? Because I've
Yep.
been watching them, and she's been home, and he's been, yeah.
Yep, she's in Indiana for it at the moment. What?
Marysville. Marysville doesn't have school.
Marysville's is canceled? When did they just cancel it?
I don't know. I'm calling Andrew.
Yeah, I heard most of the like Missouri up into Minnesota and over are supposed to get hit.
If Marysville just canceled it, then we are gonna get canceled. They just got off midwinter break and now they're gonna have 2 snow days.
My grandchildren were off Friday for in-service, and they were off Monday for, what was it, President's Day. It's like, oh my gosh. And then Sky has been sick, so yeah.
Don't fall.
Always something.
I loved snow days when I worked in the schools.
I know.
Loved it. They were my favorite.
Me too.
Snow day.
I think the adults and the teachers were more excited than the children for snow days.
Right. I agree. And then we had we had vacation days and we had sick days that we could save up too. Before I quit, I had like 2 months saved up.
I was like, oh, awesome snow day. Yes, I think I enjoyed it more as an adult than a kid.
Yeah. Yeah. All righty, guys. Well, thank you guys all for coming up. Thank you guys for all being with us. And I will talk to you guys all next week or see you tomorrow for our midday on Wednesday. And we will have a cool kind of topic to talk about. So everybody have a good afternoon, good evening, and safe travels to all those who are traveling, and lots of prayers to all those who need it.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah. Until next time, guys. Thank you guys all for joining, and we will see you guys later. Bye, guys.